We greet you from a festive Wilmington, North Carolina on Triathlon Day here in downtown Wilmington. It's also volleyball time here on the Cape Fear YouTube as the Sea Devils take on the Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers. A good afternoon to you, wherever you might be. Chris Shima, glad to be with you here on this Saturday afternoon. Cape Fear coming in 15-6, 13-1 in Region 10 play, and Spartan Methodist coming in at 16-9. Both teams winning over Potomac State in this tri-match. It was Cape Fear winning in 3 sets against Potomac State earlier this morning, and then Spartanburg Methodist about a half hour or so ago took down Potomac State 3-1. Let's meet the starters for both of these teams. We'll start with head coach Megan Aiello's Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers. Aiello in her 7th season. She is 126-77 overall and 69-53 since her return from 2013 to this season. So let's meet the starters for Spartanburg Methodist. In order of number, it's number 6, Haley Holcomb. She is a freshman 5'8" from Pickens, South Carolina. Also starting Courtney Kubu, a freshman 5'8" from Anderson, South Carolina. Number 13, Michaela Horton, a freshman 5'10" from Boiling Springs, South Carolina. Number 15, Julia Panas, a sophomore 5'9" from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Number 23, J.C. Johnson, a freshman 6'1" from Winsboro, South Carolina. Now let's meet the Sea Devils. Emily Coleman, 72-27 in her 4th season. Starting this way in order of number, it's number 1, Tressa Amico, sophomore 5'10" from Lincolnton, North Carolina. Also starting number 3, Allie Jenkins, a freshman 5'10" from Johnson City, Tennessee. Number 13, Peyton Schoenlaber, a freshman 5'9" from Topsail, North Carolina. Number 11, Amber Tyndall, a sophomore 5'11" from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Number 9, Callie Watson, freshman 6 foot from Southport, North Carolina. And number 15, Casey Markle, 5'11" sophomore from Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. So that's the starters for both of these teams. Again, Cape Fear and Spartanburg Methodist meeting for the first time in a couple of years, despite their both Region 10 affiliates. Spartanburg Methodist is a D1, and they are the lone program at Region 10 in D1. Spartanburg Methodist, you see them on the left. They are in the black, and the home team Sea Devils in the white. Cape Fear has won 12 straight matches, and 11 of those 12 in 3 sets. So will Spartanburg Methodist coming in at 16-9, pretty good D1 up in the upstate. Will they present a challenge today or not? We'll find out. Thanks again for joining us. Hi to Jeff, who's watching. Folks, we got the YouTube chat going, so feel free to give us a shout. Jeff, I hope it's Kubu. Please tell me if I'm screwing that name up, and the rest of you can feel free to let me know if I'm screwing anything else up throughout the afternoon. But right now it's Cape Fear and Spartanburg Methodist set to battle here in Wilmington. The liberos for both of these teams, number 5, Brooke Green for Spartanburg Methodist, and number 5, Chelsea Bailey, the sophomore for the Sea Devils. Cape Fear, Amico and Watson, 1 and 2 in the region in blocks per set. A good front for Cape Fear this season. Had a tough stretch. They lost 5 straight matches in a couple of Florida tournaments from September 8th to the 10th. Talked to Emily Coleman about this, said they helped her team prepare, have a little extra motivation heading into region play. I don't think they've lost since that, though. Like I said, they've won 12 straight matches now, if you count this morning's victory. So the side official just setting things up here. It will be the Pioneers to serve. And Haley Holcomb, 15 aces on the season, will get us going for Spartanburg Methodist. And we're underway here in Wilmington. The set by Salazar, or Cape Fear, a big hit by Watson. That's going to go off the fingertips of Panas. 1-0 in favor of Cape Fear. Serving for the Sea Devils, Farron Salazar, 17 aces for the sophomore from Hickory, North Carolina. She serves it up in the back. That was Panas. It's set up for Johnson. Diving for it, Salazar, unable to make a play, and we're even at 1 on the missed dig by Salazar. Now serving for the Pioneers, Michaela Horton, 8 aces for the freshman. Horton received by the libero, Bailey. It's set up on the near side, a little tap by McRosty, and she gets it. So a kill for McRosty, and it's 2-1 Cape Fear. Matthias coming out as Markle comes back in. Serving out for Cape Fear, Schoenlaber. She's got 9 aces on the season. Peyton Schoenlaber, another freshman from Topsail, North Carolina. The officials holding things up here. Schoenlaber very patient. It's received by Panas. The set goes to the near side. Kubu off the fingertips of Bailey, out of bounds. Kubu with the kill, and we're even Steven at 2 apiece here in the early going. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Again, today's broadcast in high definition. Sometimes you can get it to come up automatically on YouTube. Sometimes you got to click the little sprocket. So if you got a decent internet connection, feel free to watch in HD. J.C. Johnson coming in for Spartanburg. She'll serve, the freshman with 3 aces on the season. Diving for it. Able to get it over was Matthias. Now it's set up over on the far side. Spartan Methodist sending back over. Now the set. Big hit by number 9. That's Watson with the kill to make it 3-2 Cape Fear. So back and forth we go here in this first set. Libero Chelsea Bailey, 19 aces on the season. The sophomore from Greenville. Just up 17. Taking the serve. And that's going to go out of bounds, so an error ties us at 3. Serving now for Spartanburg, Courtney Kubu, 14 aces. And that's going to go off the fingertips of McRosty, out of bounds, and give Spartanburg their first lead of the match. Kubu still serving. 20 total blocks for Kubu at just 5'8". Using those long arms. For Cape Fear, it was Toman on the reception. Cape Fear unable to get it over, though, and Spartanburg with the last 3 points here in set 1 to take a 2-point advantage. Again, it's Kubu serving. Received in the back by Bailey. The set. Markle had it blocked back, digging it out. Bailey, it's sent over now by McRosty. The set now for Gandy, and Gandy hits it out of bounds. So that 3-point run ends. It's 5-4 Spartanburg now, as the Sea Devils send in Allie Jenkins to serve. Jenkins leads the team with 39 aces. The excellent server getting it over. It's received by Kubu, sent right back over by Bailey. The set now. This is Panas, blocked back. There's that 1-2 punch. Tyndall was in there. Also Amico. And we're even again at 5. We talked about it. Amico and Watson, 1 and 2 in region play. And blocks per set at 1.57 and 1.42. Again, the serve by Jenkins. Here's the set to the middle. Big hit by Gandy. Dug out nicely by Bailey. Tapped over Markle. This is Panas. Panas. A little bit too long on that one, and 3 straight now for Cape Fear as they take a 6-5 advantage here in this first set. Kubu. The set goes to Gandy. Dug out Tyndall from the back row. Toman, and that's a little bit too long. Tied again at 6 apiece here in set number 1. Serving now for the Pioneers, Julia Panas, 16 aces for the sophomore from Rock Hill. Diving for it, Bailey able to get there. A little tap over, nicely done by Tyndall. Found that gap to earn the point, and it's 7-6, Cape Fear again. Coming in to serve now for the Sea Devils, Carly Matthias, 33 aces, pretty good server. She's second on the team in that category. Also helped me find parking spot earlier today, so I thank her for that. Gets it over now. The hit by that Horton, recovered by Sea Devils. Back row attack by Matthias. No trouble. Green now, the libero, gets it over. Here's a big hit by Schoenleber. Back and forth on this volley. Just getting it over was Green. Big hit there, and another kill for Tyndall. Her second of this set, and it's 8-6 here in set one. Matthias from Fayetteville still serving. For Spartanburg, the set by Holcomb, and a big hit and a kill for Gandy. Olivia Gandy, 92 kills coming into this weekend, getting her first here in this set. Now to serve the libero, Brooke Green, 19 aces for the freshman. That's received by Bailey. The set comes to the near side. Schoenleber gets it over, but out of bounds. Even again at 8 apiece. I expected this one could be a good one. So far it's living up to that with Green serving here for the Pioneers. Diving for it, Matthias. Hit over by Amico on the far side. Tap back over by Spartanburg. Now the set to the near side. Schoenleber, little tap and double hit on SMC. So let's get the right score up. 9-8 now. Serving Tressa Amico for the Sea Devils. Second on the team with 66 total blocks up front to her teammate McRosty. Getting that serve over, received by Kubu in the back. From the back row, this is Panas, big hit. Dug out by Matthias. Schoenleber, that's going to be in bounds. And it's 10-8, Cape Fear. Amico, the jump serve. Received Panas. Set up on the far side, Horton. Trying to make a play, Tyndall, but it's SMC's point. Well, so serving now for Spartanburg, number 6, Haley Holcomb. I think I got a little bit of way ahead of myself here, so at 9-8, the scoreboard here. Oh, bad pass there. Tyndall couldn't do much with it, so we are even, I believe, at 9, although they haven't updated the score. Now they do. Okay, so 9-all is the correct score. Again, it's Holcomb serving. And that's going to go out of bounds. The error gives Cape Fear a 10-9 lead. Farron Salazar coming in. She'll serve. Salazar for Spartanburg. It's set up. Back row hit by Panas. Matthias first one there. Set up. Big hit. McRosty dug out nicely by Green. Green trying to hit it over, though. Short of the net. And it's 11-9, Cape Fear. Salazar again. Set on the near side. Johnson, big hit, blocked back. Team effort, Schoenleber as well as Watson. Now it's set up. Oh, Schoenleber just had to make something out of that. The pass a little bit off. Kubu. The dig by Bailey. Two teammates in the same spot. Miscommunication gives SMC their 10th point.
Talk, let's go.
Serving now is Horton for the Pioneers. That's Michaela Horton, 8 aces, the freshman. Bailey got there first. The set hit over by Watson. Set now to Kubu, and that's off the fingertips. Kubu with the kill, and we're even at 11. They changed the scoreboard again here, and it says 13-11 SMC. So I'm starting to think I might have had it right the first time, and the scoreboard here may be wrong. But it's off of green. I'm going to wait to see what the next point shows. But just bear with us. Serving now is Schoenlaber. Here's the set. Big hit. Unable to come up with it was Bailey. Still says 13-12. Now it's 14-12. So evidently 14-12 SMC with a 2-point advantage here. Johnson will serve it now. J.C. Johnson, as I mentioned, 3 aces. Set up. Middle hit by Watson was blocked back. Nicely done by Holcomb. And it should be 15-12 now, and it is. So it's Johnson still serving. And it looks like the officials recognize the mistake, so heads up play by them. We're gonna figure this out finally. I had it at 10-9 a while ago, and they had it at 8-9, and then things got all kinds of kooky. So we're just going to let them sort that out. While they do, a reminder: this is part 1 of a doubleheader. Provided we make it to the stadium in time, we'll bring you the start of Cape Fear soccer, women's soccer, taking on USC Lancaster. That's coming up at 6 p.m. or when I get there, one or the other. We'll see. There you got a triathlon going on around town that has made traffic miserable. So the anxiety a little bit high, but we'll see. All right. So they took a point away from Spartanburg, and obviously Megan Aiello is going to want an explanation on that. They still have 12 for Cape Fear, but we're waiting to see now. So we are in a timeout, folks. We'll step aside and come right back while they sort this out. Well, we took a very long break and nothing was settled. So it's still 15-12. I would bet my life that that's still the wrong score, but that's what we're rolling with. So Cape Fear finding themselves down now by 2 after picking up that point to make it 15-13. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you here in Wilmington. Cape Fear with the serve now. It'll be Bailey who will take the serve. See by Green. Set up on the near side. Little tap over by Kubu. Sent back over by Salazar. Now it's set up for Panas. Dug by Toman. Big hit there by Markle. Good back and forth after that long delay from both of these teams here. The setup to the middle, Amico. And Spartanburg able to get it over. Amico, first one there, and McRosty has it blocked back. So it's 16-13 now, Spartanburg Methodist. Kubu again will serve.
Let's go.
Getting there first, McRosty. Big hit by Amico, but that's long and out of bounds. So it's a 4-point advantage now, and we're going to get a timeout for Cape Fear. We'll step aside as well. 17-13 Spartanburg here in set 1. Welcome back, everybody. Still in set 1, 17-13. Spartanburg with the lead and serving with Kubu doing the serving. Spartanburg in the black, Cape Fear in the white. And that's going to be an error as that goes out of bounds. So the 14th point here in set 1. We started a little bit late. Coming in now for Cape Fear, Allie Jenkins to serve, again leading the team in aces. Received in the back, Kubu. Here's the set now to Panis. And that one cannot clear the net. Cape Fear, couple of points strung together here out of this timeout. Again, it's Jenkins serving for the Sea Devils. Here's the set to the middle. Big hit by Gandy. Out of bounds. 17-16 now. Spartanburg's lead is 1. Allie Jenkins from Johnson City, Tennessee, floats it over. Received by Green. The hit on the far side, Panis. Cape Fear able to get it over, but that's going out of bounds. Point to Spartanburg. Serving now for the Pioneers, Panis. Booms it forward, Bailey on the reception. The set by Jenkins, back row hit that time by Jenkins. And blocked right back by Cape Fear. 1 point game again, 18-17. Coming out is Markle. Now Matthias in to serve for the Sea Devils. Sea Devils looking for their 16th win. Spartanburg Methodist, their 17th. Cape Fear has won 12 straight matches, 11 of those 12 in 3 sets. But they're up against it here late in set 1. Matthias, that one is going to be out of bounds. So Cape Fear has come back. We're even at 18 now. Is that going out? No. Big hit, Panis again. The dig by Bailey, coming over Schoenlaber, sending it over Jenkins. Now the set to Gandy, blocked back. It's the 1-2, Tyndall and Amico there again, and Cape Fear leads 19-18. Matthias again serving for the Sea Devils. Here's the set to the far side again. It's Horton, but a violation. A double hit. And that makes it 20-18. Timeout, Spartanburg. Timeout, we'll keep it here, and I'll yak for a little bit. Want to remind you again, 6 o'clock is when we will have soccer, women's soccer, against USC Lancaster. How about the women's soccer team nationally ranked in the NSCAA rankings, and also they're out of the NJCAA rankings, but they'll be back probably after tonight's game. Cape Fear Volleyball also playing well. You got basketball coming up in a few weeks, so a lot of good things here happening on campus. Glad to be involved with it. About a month or so ago, I sent them an email. I came up here to do a high school football game, and I spent the day on the Riverwalk area, and I thought, this would be a fun place to come to every once in a while. So I shot an email over to the AD here at Cape Fear, and we were able to put something together very last minute. And hopefully this will be the start of things to come here. Glad that you guys could be with me for it as well. So the run continues for Cape Fear out of the timeout. Matthias still serving. Cape Fear up 20-18. We're back. And that bad hit by Panis. The run continues for the Sea Devils. Matthias just clearing the net. Oh, poor Holcomb. Your heart breaks for her. There's nothing that she could have done with it, really. Takes that awkward lean over the net onto your side, and all you can say is, uh-oh. But Cape Fear has come from a few points behind now to 4 points up here. The set, again, it's Horton. The dig by Bailey. The set by Jenkins. And that one by Tyndall will go out of bounds. So that ends the run for Cape Fear. Let's see if Spartanburg can put some points together now with Green, the libero, serving. 19 aces for the freshman from Simpsonville. And that's going right out of bounds. Point to Cape Fear there on the service error. So now it's Amico's turn. Cape Fear winning earlier today against Potomac State in 3 sets. The set to the near side, and Johnson had trouble there. So set point now here in set 1, 24-19. Cape Fear trying to put away Spartanburg. Their lone loss in Region 10 play to Catawba Valley, who's one of the best teams in the country. Big hit now by Johnson, and that's going out of bounds. Set 1 belongs to Cape Fear. 25-19. We'll take a break, bring you the second set when we return here from downtown Wilmington. Well, this is the second to last home match for Cape Fear. They take on Lenore, third last on Tuesday. Doing their part for breast cancer awareness on Tuesday, if you're able to make it to Wilmington for that. A lot of good stuff going on at 6 p.m. Then they're at Lewisburg Wednesday at 6 p.m. before the regular season finale and the home finale against Lancaster. That'll be Friday at 5 p.m. So that's what's coming up for Cape Fear. Spartanburg, they return home on Tuesday against USC Lancaster at 6 p.m. Then they're at Walters State on Thursday at 6:30. And then we talk postseason. Certainly a possibility for Cape Fear and Spartanburg, the way that both of these teams have played. We got some folks on the YouTube chat chatting us up. Hi to Janice watching from Johnson City. Maybe Allie Jenkins' family or friend, something like that. About set to get underway here in set 2 now. Salazar serving for Cape Fear as we're underway. And a double hit again on Spartanburg. So the first points here in set 2 to Cape Fear. The first point, I should say. Salazar again. Diving for it, Kubu. Well, double hit over by Johnson there. Little push. Cape Fear able to get it back over now, and miscommunication there. That's 4 touches. I think it was intended for Johnson, who shied away when she saw Panis coming for it. 2-0 Cape Fear. Again, it's Salazar serving here in this second set, just underway in set 2. Ooh. Difficult set from Williamson there. Cape Fear out to a quick 3-point advantage here in this second set. 25-19, Cape Fear winning set 1 if you're just joining us. Salazar right into the net for the air. Spartanburg gets on the board. First of a doubleheader. We'll go to Legion Stadium after this. 6 p.m. women's soccer taking on Lancaster. Nationally ranked women's soccer. Should be fun to watch them play. Serving now is Williamson. The set on the near side. Big hit and the kill for Schoenlaber, excuse me. I knew I was going to butcher that name. I just didn't know quite how badly. So Schoenlaber with the kill. She'll serve now. And that's in bounds. So the ace, her 10th, Schoenlaber's 10th ace, makes it 5-1 Cape Fear. So Peyton, the freshman, again with the hit. Oh. Coming over. Are they going to be able to get it over? They will not. So a sloppy beginning to set 2 for the Pioneers. Cape Fear out to a 5-point advantage. Schoenlaber continuing to serve. Diving for it, but hitting it out of bounds was Kubu. 7-1. Have I mentioned Cape Fear has hardly lost a set? They're looking very good here in set 2. Now it's a hit by Kubu. Blocked back. Kubu will try it again. The dig from Schoenlaber. From the back, it's Bailey, and Bailey too much on that one. 5-point advantage now, 7-2. Serving now for the Pioneers, Julia Panis. 16 aces on the season. Panis, 148 kills. Attacking percentage of 120. 165 digs, 24 total blocks. A good all-around player for Spartanburg. That's what Megan Aiello has, a lot of all-around players. A lot of players who don't just block, who don't just get kills. And that missed hit by Williamson gives the serve back to Cape Fear, and an 8-2 advantage for the Sea Devils. Aiello was the coach from 2003 to 2006. Then she left to take over at a 4-year program. Came back in 2013. Emily Coleman in her 4th season here at Cape Fear. Big hit by Johnson. The big dig by Toman. And a double hit called on Cape Fear. 8-3, Sea Devils. Sea Devils usually pretty good against the serve. Opponents just 72 aces on the season. Amico, the hit, trying for the block. Spartanburg, and they're not going to be able to get it over. So that's the third time already here in set 2 that we've seen 4 touches from Spartanburg. Now it's Allie Jenkins, the pride of Johnson City. What a beautiful part of the country Johnson City is. I know we got some folks watching. I just love it. I lived in Asheville for a couple of years. Beautiful. Nice block at the center by Gandy for Spartanburg to make it 9-4. That drive up 26, depending on the time of the year, is either most beautiful or frightening from Johnson City to Asheville. Serving now for the Pioneers. I can't see her number. That's Haley Holcomb getting it over. The set to the middle. Big hit by Tyndall. The dig by Spartanburg. Now the hit on the near side, Horton. And miscommunication there for Cape Fear. So Spartanburg trying to string some points together now after coming out sloppy here in set 2. Holcomb again serving for the Pioneers. Floats it. And a difficult, bad set there. Double hit is the call. So Cape Fear's advantage now is 3. Holcomb. Big hit. It's going to be a little bit too long. Yes. So long off of Tyndall, and it's a 2-point advantage now. So let's see if Holcomb can get a point here. Emily Coleman might want to think about a timeout if Spartanburg's able to capitalize on this serve as well. Let's see. Another floater. Little dump over. Spartanburg was ready for it. And that hit a little bit too long off of Horton. What did they say it was? Yeah, it was tipped, they say, by Cape Fear. So 1-point advantage, and as predicted, it's a timeout for Emily Coleman. We'll be back. Spartanburg still with the serve. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Set 2. Cape Fear leading the match overall. 1-0. Holcomb a little bit longer on that serve. The set from the back row. Cape Fear able to get it over. That was Toman. Sent right back over by Spartanburg. Now a big hit and a kill by Markle. Casey Markle, 95 kills coming into the weekend. Moving closer to the century mark there to make it 10-8 Cape Fear. Volleyball is one of those sports where you can really notice the difference in the timeouts and the way the teams play. Matthias, here's the set. Trying for the block was Amico off the hit by Horton, but it goes out of bounds. So Cape Fear running away with that first set. Towards the end, it was back and forth and coming out strong here in set two, but credit the Pioneers. They are fighting their way back, trying to sweep the tri-match. Horton with the serve. A little dump over Schoenlaber. It's set up for the far side. Davis had it blocked back. The set again. That was Gandy. And the point off the block goes to Cape Fear, 11-9. Oh boy, a lot more people. I've woke up YouTube. There's all kinds of people chatting on us. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Serve now for Amico. Here's the set to the center. Gandy. Cape Fear able to recover. Big hit now. Cross court by Tyndall, and Tyndall with the kill. All right, quickly. Hi to, there's some other folks in Tennessee. I don't know where Blountville is, but hi to Tom there. Amico still serving. Also some folks in South Carolina watching. Sorry, both teams, don't be shy. We don't, it's Cape Fear that writes the checks, but we welcome everybody on the YouTube chat. Cape Fear picking up another point, and again, the scoreboard here is wrong. It should be 13-9, and it says 12-10, and boy, that side official over there on the court has done a great job to keep track of everything. I'm not changing it this time. They keep giving Spartanburg points. This is supposed to be the home court advantage here, and they keep giving the Pioneers points. They did it in the first set. So we got Dana, excuse me. I knew Allie's folks were probably watching over there in Johnson City. Who else is? We heard from Jeff already. So all kinds of folks watching. Thanks again, everybody. So 13-9 is the correct score. I knew it. Now it's 14-9. Spartanburg unable to come up with that one. First meeting between these two teams in a couple of years. It'd be fun to see this be an annual thing. When you're playing out, you're playing in the same region, but it's a different, it's D1 and D2. Amico right into the net, the air, makes it 14-10. I talked to Emily Coleman about the difference between Division I, Division II, and I don't think anybody really knows, but a lot of it has to do with travel. But I've made that drive before. It's not bad. From the back row, Matthias hits it into the net. Another point for Spartanburg here. And it's 14-11 now. So it's Gandy who will serve, who has been serving. 22 aces leading the team, make it 23. Diving for it, unable to come up with it was Matthias. Big hit right at the center, and the kill by Johnson, nicely done. Been waiting to see her get going. 121 kills coming into play today and a 251 attacking percentage. Gandy now. Continuing to serve as Spartanburg trying to come all the way back. Big hit. Watson comes up with the kill from the center. It's 15-13 now, Cape Fear maintaining their lead. Coming out is Jenkins. Coming in to serve is Salazar. Salazar, as I mentioned in the first set, with 17 aces. So Salazar to serve. There's the set. Going to be taken on the far side, trying for the block. Cape Fear able to get it over, tap back over. Good communication there from the Sea Devils to get it back over. Teeing it up now for Panis. Now on that far side, Schoenlaber had it blocked back. Nicely done by Johnson, as well as I believe Davis was in there. And it's a 1-point second set again. Courtney Williamson picking up her 10th ace here earlier in this set. The sophomore will serve now for Spartanburg. Received by Matthias. Hit Schoenlaber. Nobody there. Cape Fear getting that point right back. 2-point advantage again, 16-14. Schoenlaber again will serve, the freshman from Topsail. Just down the road a little bit from here in Wilmington. For the most part, you have players from right here in the area, but that's a nice block, but it's going to go out of bounds. Attempting the block was Watson Negrosti, but it's a point for Spartanburg. Coming back in for Cape Fear is Bailey Tolman. Serving now for Spartanburg, Panis. Cape Fear just getting it over. Not looking very fluid that time. The set, big hit by Johnson, and that was just inbounds. So we're all tied at 16 now. This is the first time we've been tied here in this second set, and Spartanburg has not led in this second set. Panis, another good serve. The set to the middle, little tap over, and that's going out of bounds. Trying for it, McRosty, but hit it out of bounds, and Spartanburg leads for the first time here in this second set. Panis again serving. Spartanburg looking for win 17. Ooh, how about that? She didn't miss that one. That was Watson with another kill. We're tied again at 17 now. Serving is Chelsea Bailey. Watson, 85 kills coming into this weekend's action. Picking up a big one that time. The set goes to the near side. Hitting it over is Horton. That's going to be blocked back, but out of bounds off the hit from Markle. So point to Cape Fear as they lead at 18-17. The sophomore from Greenville, it's Bailey with the serve again. See if Horton, blocked back. Spartanburg ready for it though. A little tap over that time. Getting their first Markle, hit and blocked right back again. Johnson right at that net, now diving for it, unable to come up with it is Williamson. 3 straight points for Cape Fear after Spartanburg took that 17-16 advantage. Now it's 19-17. Again, it's Bailey. Horton, not before that violation. Spartanburg hit it twice, they say. 20-17 now, Cape Fear. Trying to wrap up set 2. They won the first set 25-19. Bailey. There's the set over on the far side. The hit by Sigmund was blocked back, and Spartanburg couldn't recover. That's 5 straight for Cape Fear, and Megan Aiello wants to stop the bleeding. Timeout, we'll step aside here in this second set. Spartanburg Methodist came into the weekend 4-6 in October. They were 9-1 in September, but trying to avoid going down 2 sets now to Cape Fear, who continues to roll this season. Kurashima glad to be back with you out of the timeout. Big hit by Horton. The dig from the back by Toman. Sent over by Cape Fear. Now Spartanburg trying to make something happen. Big hit by Horton, but it's too long. That's now 6 straight points for Cape Fear. They trailed at one point 17-16. The set. Johnson always dangerous, getting the kill there. A for effort from Salazar. Serving now for the Pioneers is Brooke Green, the libero. We were watching the Olympics this summer. I've been waiting to do a volleyball match so we could bring this up. The announcers called it libero, and I think something else, the whole Olympics. I'm pretty sure it's libero. Green with the serve. There's the set near side. Amico trying for the block was Gandy, but Amico gets the kill. Cape Fear a couple of points away now from going up in this 2-0. Serving now, Jenkins, and that is out of bounds. So the service error gives Spartanburg another point. Haley Holcomb returning to serve now for the Pioneers. Spartanburg is a hard team. They are 66th in the nation in digs per set. As you can see right there, that was a nice one from Green. Trouble there at the net from Gandy, and it's now set point for Cape Fear. No, they gave it to Spartanburg. Excuse me. I thought so. So 23-20, Cape Fear. Again, Holcomb serving. Amico sends it over. Mink hit that time, and a kill for Davis. So Spartanburg starting to string some points together now. Not making it easy on Cape Fear here in set 2. In the back, that was Bailey. Big hit, Amico. Tressa Amico came in with 44 kills on the season. Big one that time, and now it's set point 24-21, and Matthias will come in to serve. Diving for it, Panis, sent over by Horton. The dig, Matthias. There's Schoenlaber, blocked back. Team effort, Davis and Gandy. SMC trying to stay around here. Got some folks in Colorado watching too. Hi to those folks. Keensburg, Colorado. Patrick Toman watching. The shed again, Schoenlaber. It was blocked back. Cape Fear able to get it over. There first. Now the set to Panis. Oh, miscommunication. 2 players for Cape Fear. Luckily, they were able to get it over, but Spartanburg took advantage of that as Cape Fear looked all out of sorts and able to pick up the point. Timeout, Sea Devils. So we got Patrick, who's watching in Colorado. We've got the folks up there in Moonshine Country in Johnson City, Tennessee. Lots of folks in South Carolina. Blountville. Bluntville is how they pronounce it. So it's Bluntville, Tennessee. Cowpen, South Carolina is where the Williams folks are watching. It's always interesting when you do these regional games. YouTube takes a couple of days to get the stats up, but you find out that there's people in like 23 different countries watching these or something crazy like that because they'll watch for a few seconds. One of the good things about having your athletics streamed on YouTube and why I don't understand why more colleges don't do it on YouTube is that reach. If people are looking for live stuff, YouTube is sometimes the place they go. All right, back to live action now. Cape Fear trying to wrap it up, but Spartanburg not going quietly. They do now, though, as Horton serves it out of bounds. 25-23 here in set number 2. We'll come back and bring you set 3 after this. Set 3 to come. Cape Fear winning the first two, 25-19, 25-23. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you in Wilmington, our inaugural broadcast. Provided they're not tired of me yet, hopefully we'll be back and do some more. Don't forget we have a double header today, so we're going to head over to Legion Soccer Stadium. I can't wait to go over there. Beautiful stadium that is. Former, I guess, now home of the Wilmington Hammerheads, who jumped ship. Ready to go here in this third set. Williamson will serve for Spartanburg to start us off. Received by McRosty. Dumped over by Schoenlaber. Now big hit by Kubu, and that goes off of Cape Fear. So first points here in this third set to Spartanburg Methodist. Spartanburg Methodist from what they call the upstate of South Carolina. It's actually the northwest part of the state. around Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson. That growing, massively growing area. This whole state, that whole state is growing. Little tap by Watson, and Watson picking up the point to even us up. We're going to wrap things up pretty quickly so we could get over to the soccer fields after this, folks. So I apologize for the short ending that you're about to experience if Cape Fear wraps us up in 3 or whenever they do. Salazar serving. The set now to Kubu. Big hit. The dig by the libero, Bailey. Now it's McRosty sending it over. From the middle, oh, another dig and a somersault from the libero and a violation. A double hit, they say, on Cape Fear. Oh, 2-1 Spartanburg Methodist now. It's Caitlin Shepard coming on for the first time. The sophomore from Gilbert, South Carolina. 5 aces with the serve. That one's going right into the net. Cape Fear able to push it over there. Nice job by McRosty. Hit over by Panis. The set now. Watson, yes. Even Steven at 2 apiece here in set 3. Oh, they called it a lift. Mike, hang on now. So it should be 3-1. The scoreboard says 2-2, but it is 3-1. The officials, who have done a nice job to keep an eye on it, are going to make sure that that will be changed. So Spartanburg coming out fast here in this third set. Shepard again the serve. Receives, showing labor. Now from the back row, Matthias. The set. On the near side, Kubu, the big hit, and she'll pick up a point for SMC now. 4-1. Well, we didn't expect a sweep for Cape Fear. Spartanburg certainly a strong D1. And they're coming out strong here in this third set. Shepard, the air, gives Cape Fear its second point. Got some folks watching, according to Tim, from California as well. So we got California, Tennessee, Colorado, South Carolina, and probably North Carolina. Showing labor with the serve. The set, Panis, big hit. Nice dig by Bailey again. Well, she has been terrific, and the kill for Markle. Bailey, 237 digs coming into play today. Serving now is Jenkins for Cape Fear. Oh, correction, that's showing labor. Apologies. A set. Blocked back over. Little tap back. Nice job by Watson. That's great play at the front of the net for Callie Watson, the freshman. You know how used to when you go on road trips before technology, you could play the map game, the license plate game. We should start doing that with some of these broadcasts. Here's a big hit by Kubu. Again, Bailey is there from the back row, just clearing the net, showing labor. And that's a double hit. Violation there for Spartanburg. So Spartanburg came out strong, but Cape Fear starting to rattle those points together again. And it's 5-4. From the back row. Ooh, big block back by Watson. Panis, nice hit. And she's going to pick up a point, showing labor. So I believe we're even at 5 apiece here. So it will be Brooke Green to serve. Here's the set. That hit blocked back. Spartanburg retaking the lead. 6-5 now. Well, the scoreboard is still wrong here. I'm just going to go with what I've got because I'm sure it's right. And the officials have done a good job to keep an eye on things, so maybe they'll correct it at some point. But it is Spartanburg with the lead. The set, Watson. trying to get another point for her team. Spartanburg was there, though. Little tap over. Ready for it was Markle. And that's blocked back at the net nicely by Gandy. 7-5 now, Spartanburg. Green to serve. Received by Bailey. Set and a big hit by Watson. Spartanburg unable to recover. Cape Fear now trails by just one. Let's talk about Allie Jenkins for a while. When you're calling these games, you don't get to always talk about who has the assists, but Allie Jenkins, one of the best in the business, 270 assists for Cape Fear. That's a kill for Panis. 2-point advantage now for Spartanburg. It's 8-6. So it'll be Holcomb to come in for the Pioneers. She'll serve now. Holcomb floats it. Getting there first was Toman, and unable to get it over the net was Markle. A 3-point advantage now for Spartanburg. It still says 2 on the scoreboard here, though. So, folks, if we get into a situation where Spartanburg's got 25 on your screen, but the game's still going, and they've got bigger than a 2-advantage lead, that's why. Service error that time from Holcomb, though, gives Cape Fear its 7th point. Coming back in now, Amber Tyndall, the sophomore from Fayetteville. And serving is Allie Jenkins. 4.3 per set. That's the assist for Jenkins as she serves it out of bounds. Gives the point right back to Spartanburg Methodist, now 10-7. Serving now, Panis. Julia Panis. Received by Bailey. On the near side, Tyndall. Now it's set up on the near side. Davis had it blocked back. Markle, Amico both there. And it's 10-8. So serving will be Matthias. Freshman also from Fayetteville. Here's the set. Shepard. Dig by Bailey. Just dumping it over nicely was Tyndall. Tap over by Gandy. The dig by Jenkins. Here's the set to Tyndall. The dig by Holcomb. Hit by Shepard. Back and forth we go. A little tap. Diving for it. Unable to clear the net. Can they get it over? Yes. Boy. SMC picking up a well-deserved point. And it's 11-8 now. Gandy now to serve. Olivia Gandy. Sophomore. One of those good all-around players we talked about earlier from Megan Ayala's team. Nice job by Amico to get it right back over. Set up to Shepard. Timing for it. Bailey getting there. And, well, Schoenleber did what she could with it, but it's hit out of bounds. And it's 12-8 SMC. Gandy still serving now. Oh boy, sloppy right now for Cape Fear. It's a 5-point advantage for SMC. 13-8. Gandy continuing to serve for the Pioneers. Matthias. Now Schoenleber gets it over. Holcomb there first. Big hit by Davis. Matthias is there for Cape Fear. Tyndall trying to make something happen. Good back and forth right now. Tyndall again, blocked back. Nice job by Shepard and Johnson, and it's a 6-point advantage. All SMC here in the third set. Gandy continuing to serve here. Bailey got there first. Miko the hit. The dig by Gandy. Here's Davis again, another kill. SMC 15-8. Timeout, Cape Fear. We'll step aside for just a minute. Come right back. All right, folks, here's the deal. The officials were talking at the scores table during the timeout. They did not change the score, so it's wrong, but it's 14-8 in favor of Spartanburg according to the official scoreboard, which is here. So that's the one that I got to go with. As Cape Fear gets their first point in a while now to make it 14-9. And again, if you're a Spartanburg fan and you're not happy with this, all I can tell you is Cape Fear had to play about 3 or 4 extra points in the first set because of the scoreboard error. So sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Tyndall, it's blocked back. Cape Fear, Watson. Boy, the communication not good in this third set by Cape Fear. Matthias trying to keep it alive, but another point for Spartanburg, and it's 15-9 now. So Spartanburg looking good here, trying to come back, falling behind 2 sets. I can tell you if this ends up going 5 sets, we're not going to get that 6 o'clock game started on time. It's going to be tight. Serving now for Spartanburg is Williamson. Boy, really awkward, just bad volleyball right now from Cape Fear. They came out so strong in these first 2 sets, and they look like they're completely out of it right now. So it'll be Courtney Williamson continuing to serve for the Pioneers after the violation. And she picks up the ace. Well, Cape Fear, their body language has pretty much suggested that we're going to have a 4-set. Timeout by Emily Coleman did nothing. And the score's not even right. Technically, it's a 9-point advantage. Bailey. Hit over by Watson. And give Spartanburg credit. They've been much crisper. Maybe that'll wake up the Sea Devils. Schoenlaber and Watson combining for the block. 17-10 now. Serving now for the Sea Devils is Farron Salazar. And that's going to go out of bounds. So Cape Fear trying to put a little bit of a run together, work themselves back into it. Remember, they have won 12 straight matches, 11 of those in 3 sets, including this morning's victory against Potomac State. Boy, another bad hit by Spartanburg there, and another ace. So Salazar came in with 17 aces, picked up 2 back-to-back here. Getting there first was Green. Here's the set. Finding that space was Johnson. Somehow Cape Fear keeps it alive and gets it over. The set to the near side. Johnson another big hit. No trouble for Bailey that time. Oh, big dig that time by Panis. And the hit by Kubu. Nice dig by Salazar, sent over by Bailey. The set to the far side. Shepard. Bailey another dig. Hit by Schoenlaber. Well, these teams have woken up now. That's blocked back, but going out of bounds. So Spartanburg picks up their 18th point here in this third set. And they will serve now. It's Caitlin Shepard, the sophomore. Diving for it, Bailey. Bailey able to get it over. From the back row, Kubu. The dink by Salazar. The set over on the far side. McRosty had it back, blocked back. Schoenlaber, and that time Schoenlaber picks up the point. So as ugly as it's been for Cape Fear, it's just a 5-point advantage. We've seen them string lots of points together. So Peyton Schoenlaber now to serve. Panis will take the hit, and it's off of Cape Fear. The lead is 6 again for Spartanburg.
Let's go, White. Fight back.
Spartanburg Methodist came in averaging nearly double the kills per set of their opponents, 9.86 to 5.41, and this is the best they've looked so far today. Oh, how about that from Markle finding space, picking up another kill. Markle's from up there near Winston-Salem, Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. Mayberry, for those of you who aren't familiar with the region. Serving is Bailey. Set on the near side. Kubu out of bounds. You can feel a shift. Some momentum now for Cape Fear as they've started to waken up here in this third set. The set now. Gandy, little tap. Nice job. (20-15), Spartanburg Methodist. And it'll be Holcomb to come in and serve now.
Come on, White. You're all right. Let's go.
Holcomb. It's received by Toman. The set on the far side. Big hit dug out by Green. How about that from Toman? Cross-court attack from Markle. 2016. Well, Spartanburg sure didn't go quietly in that second set. It's 25-23 Cape Fear. And Cape Fear doesn't figure to go quietly in this one either. Jenkins now to serve. Oh boy. Violation there. Spartanburg shooting themselves in the foot. 20-17. Jenkins continuing to serve here. Lambert there first for Spartanburg. Oh, that one just got over the net. Big hit again, blocked back. Nice job by Spartanburg there. Gandy was there, and I believe Panis was also there. Spartanburg 4 points away now, leading by 4.
Keep pushing, White. Keep pushing.
The hit by Tyndall. Now it's Shepard, too strong. Wait a minute. They said it's Spartanburg's point. What? All right. They deserved a point anyways, since the scoreboard was wrong. So karma, my friends. It's a real thing. Big hit on the near side, Tyndall, and she'll pick up the point. So 22-18. And Emily Coleman will bring in Carly Mathias to serve now. Mentioned she's second best in terms of aces on the team with 33 coming into play this weekend. Set on the near side, that's blocked back, and team effort. It's Schoenlaber and Amico. 3-point lead now for Spartanburg as they try to close out this third set and force a fourth set and possibly a fifth. Mathias set to the middle. Gandy caught him napping. SMC is 2 points away. Serving now is Gandy, leading the team with 22 aces on the season. Amico, little tap over. Shepard winding it up. Amico and Tyndall can't get there, and it's set point now for SMC, 24-19. This would be the first time in a while that Cape Fear has lost a set. And they are up against the ropes right now. Gandy. Nope, not that time. Cape Fear staying alive, at least for the moment.
Let's go.
So it'll be Amico to serve. In that first set, Amico serving helped Cape Fear to a big stretch of points. Shepard sending it over. Now Schoenlaber, it's blocked right back, and SMC forces a fourth set, winning 25-20. We'll step aside, bring you set 4 right after this. Set 4 about to begin. Cape Fear and Spartanburg Methodist here from downtown Wilmington. Part 1 of our doubleheader. Oh boy, we got to go to Legion Stadium for the soccer game. It's supposed to start at 6. Will I make it there on time? Even if you don't care about the soccer, you might want to tune in just to see what kind of a disaster may ensue. It usually takes about 35 minutes to set up all the equipment and do everything. It'll take about 10 minutes to take down stuff here, 10 minutes to get over there. So we're looking at 45 minutes that I need. We'll see. But we've got good volleyball action here, so let's get back to that now. Cape Fear leading 2-1 here in this fourth set as we're underway. Cape Fear serving first. Big hit by Johnson there. Showing labor, inbounds, right on the line. So Spartanburg Methodist played very well in that third set. Cape Fear trying to put them away now and avoid that fifth set. Salazar continuing to serve for the Sea Devils. From the back row, Panis. Markle got there first. Near side, Jenkins. Jenkins with the point. 2-0 Cape Fear. Again, it's Salazar. Big hit, Shepard. Dig by Bailey. Dump over by Watson. From the back row again, Panis, too strong. Cape Fear coming out looking good, 3-0. Cape Fear looking for win number 16. Mentioned they had a tough start to the season, went to Florida and just got their butts whipped up and down, but they haven't lost since then. Their lone loss, as coming up with the kill that time, was Shepard to put Spartanburg Methodist on the board. Their lone loss in Region 10 play to Catawba Valley in 3 sets back on August 26th. Catawba Valley, one of the best in the business. Be interesting to see if it's them and Cape Fear in the region tournament. I don't know what changed here, but they just give Spartanburg the point, I guess. The scoreboard hasn't changed here, though, so I'm rolling with whatever the scoreboard says. Boy, this has been certain parts of today have been very awkward. That's all I can say. We're waiting to see if they're going to change the scoreboard as both of these teams go back and forth here. So the score is right, and Spartanburg Methodist picking up their second point now at 3-2. If the score was right, then Spartanburg Methodist should have had their second point and they got the serve back. That's how it should have worked. But who the hell knows? So it's Williamson serving now. Floating it over. Markle setting it up now, showing labor. And that's off Spartanburg Methodist. 4-2 now, Cape Fear. Leading by 2. Showing labor will serve it now. And is that in or out? It's in. An ace. Showing labor another ace. She came in with 9 on the season. She's got 2 here this afternoon. It's still afternoon. 5-2 Cape Fear. Markle got there first. Little tap over there by Johnson. Panis getting there. Tap over by Shepard. Blocked right back by Watson. Cape Fear up by 4 now, 6-2. Showing labor continuing to serve here. Showing labor. Set up now for Johnson. Nice dig by Bailey. A little tap over Nicely done by Jenkins. All Cape Fear at the outset here in this fourth set. Showing labor again. Getting there first, Kubu. Kubu will take the hit, block back. Nice reaction by Williamson. Kubu again. Cape Fear from the back row. He's sent over, showing labor. Big hit. Salazar got just enough on it. From the back row, that's into the net by Shepard. Now Cape Fear with a 6-point advantage here in set 4. Showing labor continuing to serve here. That's dumped over. There's the set in the middle. Another kill. That time it's Davis. 9-2. Cape Fear has woken up. They started to wake up midway through that third set. They went to sleep for the first half of that third set, and it cost them. Here's the set now. It'll dump over, and they call a violation on Cape Fear, I believe. So that'll be the 3rd point for Spartanburg. So Shepard will serve now. Caitlin Shepard, the sophomore from Gilbert, South Carolina. Here's the set. Big hit. Boy, that's another one from Watson. How about the season that she has had? Watson, 85 kills coming into play. Bailey, time to serve for her for the Sea Devils. Getting their first green. The big hit by Panis, and that's off of Bailey. Couldn't do much with that. 10-4 now in favor of Cape Fear. The serve now for Spartanburg. Brooke Green. Amico fakes it. Spartanburg was there after Cape Fear's Markle got it over. Little tap by Amico. Tapped right back nicely by Gandy. And it's 10-5. Green. Getting there first, Toman. Big hit, time by Jenkins. Diving forward in the back, Toman again. Here's the set on the near side, that's Panis. But it's out of bounds. The lead back to 6 now for Cape Fear. Jenkins to serve. Over on the far side, the hit and the kill for Kubu. 11-6. Spartanburg trailed by 7, early. And now they bring in Holcomb to serve here. Haley Holcomb from Pickens. Gets it over, getting there first, Tuman. Cross court, but out of bounds off of McRosty. So it's 11-7 now. Let me get the right score on there for you. Again with Holcomb serving. And make it 11-8 now. The ace for Holcomb. Came in with 15. to the weekend. She's got 16 now. Spartanburg winning their 16th of the year over Potomac State 3-1. Big hit off the fingertips of SMC from Markle, who's played well for Cape Fear today. 12-8 Sea Devils. Coming in, Carly Mathias. She'll serve now for the Sea Devils. Opponents came in to this match as 72 aces against the Sea Devils. That's why that one was so huge. That one hit the post. So that gives the point to the Pioneers. Pioneers, they're 3-0 in 5-set matches this season, so Cape Fear does not want to take them to 5. That would be a problem. That hit into the net. Panis with the air, 13-9. Tressa Amico will serve now. Getting there first, Green. Big hit, Shepard, and a violation on Spartanburg Methodist. So the lead grows back to 5 now for Cape Fear. Amico again. Getting there first, Shepard. Set up over on the far side, Davis. Boy, Davis has played so well today. 98 kills on the season and a .213 attacking percentage. You can see why she's such a good hitter. So it's 14-10 now. Gandy with the serve. The dump over. McRosty. It's set up now for Shepard. Blocked back. Nice job by, that's number 9, Watson for Cape Fear. 15-10 now. Emily Coleman bringing in Farron Salazar to serve now. Cape Fear looking to make it 13 in a row. The set to Shepard, little tap, but that goes out of bounds. And it's 16-10 now, Cape Fear. Salazar again. The set, big hit. Johnson diving forward again, the libero Bailey. Cape Fear able to get it over. Panis, and now Green. The set. Oh, blocked back. Nice job. It's 21 Shepard, 23 Johnson for SMC. Let's see who's going to serve for them now. Looks like it'll be Courtney Williamson. Again, McRosty. Big hit. And the kill. Correction, I believe that was Jenkins who got it. It's hard to see on my angle, that little spot right there, but it was Watson. Thank you. So Watson picking up the kill, and now serving for Cape Fear is Schoenleber. The set, big hit, too big though from Johnson as that goes out of bounds. 18-11 Cape Fear here in set 4. And we're going to get a timeout by Spartanburg. Timeout, we'll step aside. Cape Fear up by 7 here in this 4th set, trying to close it out. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. 18-11 here in set 4. Cape Fear still serving. Schoenleber getting it over. Big hit. Johnson picking up the kill. 18-12 now. Again, we have a double header at approximately 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit later. We will have women's soccer possibly joined in progress. Shepard serving now for the Pioneers. Big hit. Jenkins sent back over. Now Markle, that's inbounds. Oh no, they say out. So Markle tried to use the line, hit it just a little bit out of play, and it's 18-13 now. Shepard. Here's the set over on the far side. Big hit by Markle, too strong again. And SMC starting to fight their way back. Remember, they're 3-0 in 5-set matches this season. Still Shepard serving. Big hit, blocked back again. Nice job by Hannes. Also, Johnson was there. 18-15. Getting there first. Cape Fear. Oh, just a missed touch there, Johnson. Not ready for it. And it's a 4-point lead again for Cape Fear. Chelsea Bailey will serve now, the sophomore. Bailey floats it over. Panis getting there first. Panis, big hit. And boy, every time Spartanburg hits it strong, Cape Fear does not seem to be able to dig it out the way they have been, especially in the first 2 sets. So the lead is 3 again now. For Spartanburg Methodist, it's Brooke Green who will serve. There first was Bailey. Amico had it blocked right back. Good job by Cape Fear to recover, though. Little tap over, sliding for it, Bailey. The set on the near side, it's Jenkins. Lambert sent it over to Panis, and that one hit the net. So Cape Fear is 5 points away from wrapping it up. Jenkins again to serve. Kubu getting there first. Kubu will take the hit. Another powerful hit and another kill every time. If you're Spartanburg Methodist, quit dinking and dunking and trying to float it over and start using that power. It's been Kubu. Davis has played well with those big hits. So Holcomb now to serve, 20-17. Set. Amico fakes it. Big hit, but too strong. That was called out off the hit by McRosty. 20-18. The fans here seem to think it was in. But the call was out. Holcomb again. The set, far side, McRosty, that time it's in. 21-18 now. Serving now is Carly Mathias, the freshman, coming in. There first was Green. Far side, Panis with the hit. Set up now. McRosty, back-to-back kills for her. 22-18. So Cape Fear 3 points away now from their 16th victory of the season. This I don't believe will count as a region victory because Spartanburg Methodist is a D1. Another big hit and another point every time. Again, this time it's Davis. They're not picking up Davis and they're not picking up Kubu. And if I'm Spartanburg, I'm going to those two. This is Panis who will serve. Showing labor off the fingertips, trying to block it was Grandy and Davis couldn't do it. Cape Fear now 2 points away. Don't forget, folks, we're going to have to sign off rather rapidly so we can get over to the soccer stadium. Amico with the serve, received by Shepard. Shepard will take the hit and hit it into the net, and it's match point for Cape Fear. Sea Devils on their way to their 16th victory and their 13th straight, sweeping this tri-match. Amico the serve, and that'll do it. 25-19, Cape Fear wins by 6 here in this fourth and final set. So Cape Fear now at 16-6. They take on Lenore on Tuesday at 6 p.m. right back here. Folks, we got to go. Head over to the soccer stadium. Don't forget, join us around 6 o'clock. And we'll talk to you then. Thanks for watching, everybody.